Today we're going to be installing the Unified POS point of sale module on the server. In this case, OpenEdge version 11.4 is already installed and configured, and the Unified POS back office server package has been installed and configured. Additionally, all app servers have been shut down. So we're going to browse out to our downloads folder, and I'm going to right click on the Unified POS version 11.498, which is our full installer for POS, and I'm going to choose Run as Administrator. It's going to bring up the Install Shield splash screen, and it's going to process and see what's loaded and what needs to be loaded. Okay, now it's ready to install on our computer, so I'm going to click Next. We're going to agree to the license agreement. Obviously, you should read through that. I'm going to click Next. Now, this is the server, so I'm going to choose Server. If this were a client PC, I would choose Client. There are some under the hood differences between the two, but as this is our server where our databases will be located, I want to leave it as Server, and I'm going to choose Next. I need to choose the register number. It's going to default to 1. Obviously, if this was Terminal 2 or 3 or 4, we would make the appropriate entry. Now I can click Install to begin the installation. At this point, it's going to start copying files. Through the magic of being able to pause, the file copy is completed. Now it's going to install the OPOS common controls. As a side note, ideally if you have any peripherals such as printers and scanners that use OPOS, you should install their OPOS first. Now it's going to install the DSI PDCX client for integrated credit. Back to the OPOS, if you do install manufacturer's OPOS after Unify, you may need to go back and run the Common Control Installer, which is located inside the Unified POS folder and an OPOS folder. As you can see, we are completed, so I'm going to go ahead and click Finish. And that concludes installing the Unified POS module. I'm going to go ahead and now install the update to it. So again, I'm going to browse back out to our Downloads folder. I'm going to right click on the update. I'm also going to run that as administrator. The process is remarkably similar. The only difference is being we do not have to choose client and server, and we do not have to enter a register number. Those have already been configured. Okay, again, I'm going to choose Next, and it's going to start its file copy. Okay, our file copy is complete. It's going to run the IDA code updater. It's going to update the DataCap PDCX client as it was updated in between the full installer and this particular update. Now it's going to install the EMV client, and now we can finish. So now we have both back office and server located on this machine, and we could go in and configure POS as per our needs. Thank you very much.